We can lock, unlock, and also open the tailgate. We're gonna unlock the vehicle first, then open and close the door. We're gonna push the start and stop button once to turn on the system. Hat unit and IC are activated.
And then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. As last orders record was when she stood on the stool after dancing to Kaylee singing to trad tunes. I never heard Karen Fergus ever sung so sweet. I cappella in the
Up first is the steering wheel. The buttons on the left and right, as well as the scroll wheel, are used to switch between different IC menus. Above, there is a return button, and on the right, a phone feature button. Below, we find volume buttons, as well as the speech assist. The right side takes care of the different assistance systems. We can activate the ACC, then adjust the distance, and on the right is the steering assist. Lane centering. Below, we can change the speed and also resume and cancel the different systems. The bottom row is to switch between media sources and go back and forth between tracks or radio stations. Moving on to the instrument cluster next. The left side of the IC is the main menu side. We can switch between Eco, which has two submenus. There's navigation and compass, media, trailer, which contains four submenus, settings, and last but not least, notifications. It is also possible to adjust the center of the IC, so let's have a look at that first. Long press for settings, then select speed meter and switch between digital, analog, or both. We can also adjust the right side by going with Customize Right Side. Again, use a long press, then select Boost Gauge, Pitch and Roll, 2 gauges, or off. We're going to switch back to the standard view. In addition, we can set the distance for the driving assistance systems, and we can see the steering assist and lane centering on the left side. Before we move on to the hat unit, we can also change the settings for the head-up display in the instrument cluster. We can turn it on or off. Use a long press for more head-up display settings, for example, brightness, position, and driving support, as well as rotation. We're going to focus on driving support for a second. We can select navigation, lane, and driving assist, as well as compass or audio. And off we go to the hat unit, which is constructed quite simple. The hat unit contains 5 features, and all of those have a shortcut on the left side. Before we take a look at every single feature, we're going to stop for the voice and search function, real quick. We find it in the left-hand corner. It can be accessed from every feature. Depending on the feature selected, the search category will automatically adapt. However, we can change the category manually as well. So back to navigation, we can use the search function and check the destination page as well. We have more options on the right. We can move the map. We can zoom in and zoom out, recenter, and switch between different map views as well. Up next is media. There are 5 different media sources: FM and AM, as well as Sirius XM radio, Bluetooth, USB, as well as Apple Music and Amazon Music, for which we need to link our app account. Phone, which contains a number of submenus visible on the left. Vehicle, which contains trip information and vehicle alert. Last but not least, settings. Let's switch to the primary driver first for more options. On the left, we can check personal information or have a look at other submenus available. Next is the dashboard below the head unit. We can adjust the volume or push to play and pause music. On the right, we can connect our USB device. Below, we can push the trailer button, which will evoke a reaction in the instrument cluster only. On the right, we can activate the camera view in the head unit. We can stop the 360-degree show and switch to a different view at any time. We can switch between different drive modes. So let's have a look at that as well. In the center console, we can select either drive mode or tow mode. First off, drive modes. Custom can be personalized under settings. Other drive modes can simply be selected as they are. Tow mode only contains tow plus or tow. Finally, moving on to the gear shift. Only if we press a button on the gear shift is it possible to switch gears. Reverse first. Camera is activated in the head unit. Normal. drive, and park. To wrap things up, we're going to turn off the system. We're going to open the door, then close it. Then take the key and lock the vehicle.